Inside Harry Styles' exotic car collection. The English singer, songwriter and actor Harry Styles has made quite a name for himself over the years. He is considered to be somewhat of an emerging pop legend at just 28 years old, with his accomplishments including chart-topping tracks as well being involved in coveted director Christopher Nolan's motion picture Dunkirk, before then becoming part of Marvel Cinematic Universe through character Eros. Harry has a net worth over $100 million, and just like any other man with money to spend on cars, he can afford as many beautiful rides from all around the world. From what we've seen so far, it seems that Harry prefers classic models but still owns some modern ones, too, such an iconic British SUV, in addition to fabulous pieces of German engineering or Italian design. If you're into driving, enthusiasts will be jealous at how well restored their garage may seem after viewing this list. Ferrari, California. When you're as famous and rich Harry Styles, it's hard not to feel a little sectioned off. But with the Ferrari California and toe-snapped photos popping up all over social media these days, we can see that he isn't living life on his own terms quite so much anymore. The car choice may have something due tone of voice, we'll leave those conclusions up for your imagination, but what really matters here are those signature touches, like how this black beauty features red accents throughout, or even better yet, scooping yourself one nice cup holder just because they exist. Tesla Model X. Harry Styles has been spotted in his Tesla Model X a few times lately. He bought it new last year, and on the outside, you'd never know that this electric car could turn into an 0 to 60 rocket when its ludicrous power mode is activated. That's how good of style he drives, for better or worse. Spotted. Harry Styles just got himself another fantastic vehicle. Something about being subtle isn't really our boy norm nowadays, said one friend who claims she saw him exit luxury showroom. Jaguar E-Type Roadster. The Jaguar E-Type Roadster is the sexiest car of all time for a young pop star destined to be legendary. Styles owns this classic red convertible, which was his first choice among several other vehicles in his collection, one that shows off impeccable taste and historical knowledge, with its elegant design, as well as prestigious history, dating back 50 years ago, when it came out during swinging Britain's 60s Fiat 500 Abarth Turbo Veloz phase. They're both great runners, but I personally prefer fast machines capable F1 racing or GT3 races like Le Mans IG Heidsieck Brunner Racing Automobiles prototype Lola Christie dominance at my own expense. Ferrari Dino 246 GTS. What's more British than a guy who drives around town in his fancy Ferrari? The answer? Not much. This 2+2 model has 192 horsepower and weighs less than 3 tons, that's about as light it can be. It also reaches 60 miles per hour within 7 seconds, which makes this baby fast enough for any racetrack across Europe or Asia, but we know that doesn't matter because nothing does when you're talking Styles Ismo here at home. The Giallo Medina colorway is an official shade made just for us enthusiasts thanks to its classic design elements combined with timeless colors like black undammed. Land Rover Range Rover SVR. Range Rover is a brand that has been around for decades, but the new generation of Range Rovers from this year are not just about luxury. They also feature power and performance in equal measure, with an emphasis on capability all at once. The interior design inside these SUVs were updated too. It's no wonder Harry Styles loves them so much, since he drives one himself sometimes, even if we can't tell you where. It seems everyone who drives or studies transportation wants something unique nowadays. Ford Capri. Harry Styles has always been a little different than most people. He's not into the newest flashiest cars in town, he went for something more classic and timeless. A Ford Capri. At just 19 years old, it makes sense that this might be his first car purchase, instead of some other teenager who is still figuring out what type of fashion or music trends appeal to them the most at such an early age. But why did Harry sell his prized possession only 1 year later? It seems as if there were 2 occasions where we can see how quickly life got away from him. Classic Mercedes-Benz 230 SL. Harry Styles is a man who has clearly cultivated an appetite for vintage cars. He was spotted driving around Los Angeles in his Mercedes-Benz 230 SL, which can be seen as both luxurious and prestigious, but also rather elderly compared to other modern-day vehicles, such as those by Tesla or BMW, that are on the market today. The soft black leather seats complemented its all-white paint scheme, while he looked comfortable sitting inside of this classic vehicle used mostly within Hollywood, where people often see him shopping at boutique stores along Melrose Avenue near Webrick Road during morning rush hour due simply because they're too busy getting their minds off things like work. Audi R8 Coupe. Harry Styles is a man of many tastes. He's had an Audi R8 since he was just 20 years old, and it seems like his personal favorite vehicle, but over time it appears that the singer has began turning more toward classic cars with historic appeal, rather than staying committed only to this one type or brand as well. We aren't complaining at all because even though there were some sexy automobiles in Harry's past, like when you saw him driving around northwest England, now we know where our crush energy goes. Straight into older models such as Mustang GTs and Jaguar XJs. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.